Hey there. Just give me a minute here. All right. So I still have a lot to do, obviously. So let's do some of that. We're gonna level some people up maybe too, because it'll just be a little bit easier. We'll see. May not need to. I still try to do it only if I need to. I mean, some of them, a while back when I first did that, yeah, I went a little bit crazy just because for the fun of it. But anymore, I just try to do it when I need to. All right. Who should I? Let me take a look here. I have a bunch of stuff in Westwoods to do. Yeah, you know what? Let me just do Westwoods because I know of at least one thing in Westwoods. So who do I need to play? I already played her. I need to play Shaft. Does Shaft actually give me anything? Um, I need to play Terra. Haven't played Terra yet. Not sure how good she's gonna be. We'll have to see. I need to level that character up. See, that's cool. We got a familiar here. See, that's gonna be Castlevania stuff, and I'm still gonna do that. But I just have so many things to do. We are getting a lot closer. I think if I go to Ode to Castlevania, I'm a lot closer than I was. But I haven't touched Antechamber. I haven't touched Emerald Diorama. I haven't touched Westwoods like at all. It's not on there though. I think it's an extra. Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. How the heck? How do you do that? And like also that implies like I could just go into the map and leave. There we go. There's 0 enemies. I feel like it should go on to say complete the map while defeating 0 enemies in the coop. I feel like it should say that. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it should say that. Defeat 0 enemies in the coop. You know what I mean? Like you can just again, you can just go in and leave the map. Be like, well, there's 0 enemies. I guess I'm just very affirmative. Westwoods. I haven't played him yet. We just got him too. So I can play him. Let's do that. I am gonna do Castlevania still. There's quite a bit I have to do yet. But I want to check out this Westwoods. And then like I still have this too. You know, there's a relic there. So that's a 20-minute stage. So notice what we have going on with the concurrence already. As soon as we see it go up to 3, it spikes down to 2 and 1. So this is what we've talked about before, where we've discussed this before. On a Sunday at this time, there's plenty of traffic, and then as I call that out, that second light goes down to 1. So again, this is not normal adult behavior. This is botted absurdities of controlling concurrence. And again, we've talked about this many times. We've talked about how YouTube sits here and promotes scam channels that are stealing my views, stealing my content, instead of removing them. Okay, promoting scammers all the time. Not just me, plenty of other people too. This criminal platform sits here and scams when you have a good stream and you start off positive and good and stuff like that. You just see it climb right down. And as soon as I mention something, the likes that anybody have put on the stream start to be removed. Like legitimate ones, legitimate views too. So right at the start here, we have this. So don't be surprised if, like, right after this map, I go give my lawyer a call here and contact them on what we see right on the beginning of the stream here. Sorry, we just have to document this and call it out when we see it. I mean, it's complete nonsense. So this is cool. This is a new shop. So this is like the guy in Ode to Castlevania, or I'm sorry, in Symphony of the Night. I mean, he's gonna be in Ode to Castlevania too, because I think I saw his little icon there, grayed out on the list. Isn't he just like the librarian or something? Isn't that him? I could be wrong. So let's look at these. Fires faster when moving. Critical hits maximize amount of projectiles. Oh, see, that's actually pretty awesome. I like that. Can I get them all? Oh. Oh. Oh, no, I can't. Summons frogs that damage enemies as they jump. Wait, that's freaking cool. Summons... See, I want them all now. Sword Brothers, Pocket Knife, Kaiser Knuckle, Spirit Tornado, Soul Steel! Oh, there they all are. Oh my god. They're literally weapons that take up slots. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that was gonna happen. So I have not leveled him up yet. This is his base stuff. So he's not gonna be too good. Now notice the scam of the concurrence still. Again, a locked concurrent of some sort of random low number like 2 or 3. Again, where it's not fluctuating to normal numbers. Again, guys, we have thousands of subscribers. And every time this happens, we see a slight jolt in subscriber count. And then it sits there and halts. And then the scammer steals those data points and somehow figures out how to scam those people. And then we see them get unsubscribed by the scammer, slowly but surely. We've talked about this before. People have reported this to me that, you know, aside from the scammer with his bot accounts, or he's doing that too. Aside from that, I'm talking about like people that I'm aware of that are not just that person. You know, just like where I confirmed to you that there were like four bots tied to my very account. I would come in the stream, remember? And I showed you guys that. So, I mean, you know, like, complete nonsense lying of the view count. So, like I said, don't be surprised if after this run we're gonna address that. I'm gonna give my lawyer a call here. You know, again, you would see normal views going up and down 7, 10, 5, 15, 9, maybe 3 sometimes, but not this low. And I'll be honest with you, we should have always had continued growth until this person started doing this crap. I've shown you thousands of views get removed, where we're doing a stream and we got like 10,000, you know, like over 10,000 views, and it even said this multiple times on my end stream screen on mobile devices, including in my browser here too. And I have evidence of this. I mean, we've talked about this, we've shown this. Even on Prism, it said that versus OBS on my my PC. So we've shown this, and so they just kept further trying to break Prism and all that too. Nothing new. Nothing new. Just lying about it. But just like you saw it go up to 4, and now it's all the way back down to 2. Just right away. So if I wasn't sitting there refreshing that, that's the point. That's why they're sitting there and locking it, because I'm showing you the concurrent and I'm refreshing it. But it's also data for them to sit here and look at too, because I have that on the screen. And I have to put that there. The point is they're doing that so that I have an additional browser window open. It's an additional one. You understand? So there's data running through that. That concurrent counter is a browser window. Why is he spamming confetti right now? Why are we spamming confetti? A browser window with data running through it makes a difference. Now, one that you are logged into on your end of things, like YouTube, that's a little bit different. They know that's you. So YouTube can confirm that. That's what's complete bullshit. Like they know your location. They can confirm it through your ISP, even if they can't confirm it through you. Yep. When I can sit here and pull up a speed test website, and it literally tells me my ISP right there. YouTube can tell you. YouTube knows who your fucking ISP is. And pretend like they don't. They know. And they're causing problems. I want military internet. I want military internet. I want military. Okay. You have the funding for it. Well, that's right, you're too fucking stupid to go back to your office and upgrade your office because everybody's working from home. Durka-durka-dee-dur. Durka-dee-dur. Thus all of these security problems where nobody can communicate. And there's no face-to-face communication between creators, even in the California area anymore. Thus, the problem. No, we're gonna never show up again, guys. Just close the office. We're down for COVID, and we'll just endlessly claim that we're too afraid. We're too afraid of germs to go to work. Too afraid of, we do those jobs. We all, we cause problems for everybody else when we sit here and we do them at home. Even though, again, we have the state-of-the-art facility and just, could keep upgrading it. Again, in-person verifications and stuff with people that would actually be able to alright, complain. Alright. Remember how YouTube doesn't have a report button for technical glitches? Remember, they don't have a single report button. They have a report button for terrorism, for spams, for all these ridiculous things that are happening. They are. But they don't have a single report button for report a technical problem. So they don't want to hear about it. Or they would. Or they would. Yeah, like, again, why, unless you don't want to hear about it, why wouldn't you have? So endlessly, this is their excuse where other companies like this, like Microsoft, who also sabotage their client base to make money off them, are now partnering up. Because Trump does this. Trump does this. So where we have everything based in the US, YouTube started. You have Microsoft too. You have Trump. And Microsoft owns everything. They own LinkedIn. They own Blizzard Activision. They own Xbox. You see, they don't want you to know this. Now we're removing likes from 5 to 4. Who's at 5? Now we're taking likes off again. Come on, man. Nobody cares. It's just the truth. And Microsoft shouldn't own everything under the sun, man. They shouldn't own LinkedIn. That's terrible. LinkedIn? You know what LinkedIn is, right? Does nobody use it anymore? Does nobody use it anymore? You know what LinkedIn is, right? LinkedIn was the social media platform for professionals. For you to put your resume, your work history, everything about you, your picture, your name, where you work, where you have worked. what your qualifications are, everything about you, right there, right in one place. So, you know, scammers are just a two-step verification away from getting into that account. And Microsoft, you know, we know how fantastic their security's been lately. There's that confetti. So I'm just saying, man. The more you want to push back on that. How many times are we gonna get a new Xbox CEO before we fire the Microsoft one? Can we fire the Microsoft CEO already? Guy isn't doing anything. Except tanking his own company. Can we fire that guy already? Yeah, they're replacing the Xbox CEO all the time, but they're not replacing the Microsoft CEO. I see a problem. Maybe that Xbox guy wasn't so bad. He just had shit backing. Oh, right when I go to refresh it, it was at 7. You're kind of like the guy, the CEO, the guy. You don't want that. You think you want that. Kind of like him. We're like, it's not like he did, it's not like everything he did was terrible or anything like that, but like, everything sort of rested on him and the company was shit at the time and it still is. So, I mean, like, you know, like, don't you guys have phones? Don't you have a brain? You know, that's what I wanted to say. Don't you have a fucking brain? Don't you have phones? What are you, the Karen of developers? Like, come on, man. He's like complaining at people that are groaning of like, I'd call that an honest response. What would be worse is if people wouldn't tell you and laughed and then slammed it. I think that'd be worse. And you just didn't know. Instead of doubling down like an asshole. Don't you have phone? Nobody cares about Diablo Immortal. Nobody cares. Nobody ever did. And then you put the really good developers on it too. You even admitted to that. That's why I know that, because you told us that. No, I promise you, if I start like yelling and like hitting my desk and shit, like the concurrence would like they would skyrocket that shit. And then YouTube would just remove it all anyway. Hiding my fucking views lying about it. They're still locked at 6. They're more than that. When it's just a solid number, you know they're more than that. Doesn't just sit at a number. Doesn't even make any sense. It's a live stream on YouTube. Doesn't even make any sense. How far is this thing from me? It's not that far. I just have to know how to get there. Whoops. I can't go that way. Damn. Why gotta go that way? That's dumb. Maybe I should go down. This looks like it goes down, like there's like padding and stuff here that goes down. Does this guy still have anything? Okay. I wanted to see if, like, you know, I know it sold out earlier, obviously. I just wanted to see if he got anything after that. Because I saw the other one refreshes. That one with the wheel. Once you spin it 10 times, it refreshes, so I wasn't sure if maybe, like... Oh my god, they're in the level. Oh man. Okay. All right. Maybe we're good here. Maybe we're good. Ooh. So much confetti. So much absurd confetti. 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 What is this? What is that? Where am I going? Should I go down or up? Oh no. Get. There we go. What the? What do they call that? They call that glitching, right? Did I glitch, guys? Did I glitch? What are people doing when they glitch? What does that mean? Does that mean that, like, they almost sneezed and they didn't want to, like, sneeze? Is that what that is? I bet that's what that is. Like that or something like that. Yeah. She's not wearing a headset, so I'm just gonna fly off their head or something. What is a? I've seen like somebody like make their face like weird, like it makes some weird face. I think they don't want to itch their nose or something. They have makeup on their face, so they're making a weird face. That's the it's the thing that I think it is. What I want. Is that the thing I needed? I think it is. That's one of the things I needed. Let me look here. There's something else going on over here. Something else going on over here. Scatman influence. Oh my god. Too big. Oh my god. Okay. Yay! Unlocks party mode. Masquerade. So is that just labeling the dude that I was already... Is that just labeling the shop? I'm gonna find out. I think it's just labeling the shop, right? Yeah, that's just the guy. That's alright. There's a card over there anyway. Man. I think that's what I needed, right? I think so. That's the guy. It's labeling the guy. Alright. A card. A card. A card. A card. Kind of like the freezing. So I guess it worked out okay. I mean, I wasn't sure because I didn't level them up yet, but it worked out okay. Yeah, this a lot of these weapons are pretty cool, like the arrows and obviously the ice. Well, it looks like it's supposed to be like the what are they? Just giant looking icicles, man. Well, it's one of these, obviously. I sort of got them all at once, though. What's that other one? This is just the one. How about the one that's just going straight out behind me? Just right there. Almost there. The 20-minute map, so. Okay. Almost down to a minute now. And I ran into something. I ran right into something. Oh! Those revives came in handy, huh? Got this. You got this. Good enough. Wow, I got 4 of them. I got 4 of them. Yay! 4 of them. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Henry. Is that it? Okay. I guess that's it. Okay. So oh yeah, the other map. Defeat one bat dragon. Just one. Um Yeah, I guess I did do pretty much everything then in Westwoods. I mean, I'm sure there's probably something left, but I'm not sure. But this I gotta do. This one I gotta do. Um, like I said though. Oh yeah, look, co-op and party mode. There it is. Cool. Like I said though, I have to take care of something though. Sorry. Because of some nonsense. So I'll try to be back quick. Sorry about that. All right, sorry about that. Thanks for waiting. All right, what do I got to get done yet? Man, how do I defeat 0 enemies? How would I do that? So if this is the coup, the stage is stronger every minute. How do I defeat 0 enemies? Is there a character? Maybe I could. Should think of a single character that's like only defense or something, and then I could just banish everything. What about him? He doesn't understand the game. What about him? What does he do? I mean, I guess I could try him out since we don't know anyway. Obviously, you know, in the game, they just jumped around like crazy. Um, and there'd be like a bunch of them. All right, let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Wait, why does Mad Forest look like that? Wait, what? Once a thriving haven, now a dumping ground for evil. Vampire is said to be the root of this evil, but we can find only mayhem and roast chicken. Isn't that the normal? Isn't that the normal description? What? Why is it blinking? What the hell? That one is too. Oh, that's weird. Well, one thing at a time. What does this guy do? Yeah, he dies. Yeah, he didn't do anything. Hmm. Hold on. Wait, what? Is that from moving around? Which, why did that just happen? Is it because I picked up... Oh, wait. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work. He's actually insane. Holy crap. He's actually insane. Holy crap. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That's permanent. I can't do anything about that. That's insane. What are what's this? Oh, right. Oh, right, right. What's she doing? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I saw the tongue on the other one, and I thought I wasn't sure. Yeah. What's his attack? So just pick one? How about I do that? For him, I pick one. So nothing. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. I don't know that he's gonna work very well, but let me give it a shot. The coop, right? The coop. 0 enemies. If they run into me, do they die? Does that count? I still don't really understand how I'm gonna do this, to be honest with you. Do they not do damage? I'm gonna try that. If they don't do damage, we're fine. As long as they don't do damage. Oh my. This ain't gonna work. But that counts as them dying, right? Yeah, it's up there. I'm stupid. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. The only thing I can think of is if I'm supposed to do this. Hold on. Oh, I can't do anything with this guy. He doesn't ignore walls on this one. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna look this one up. Let's try not to do that. This counts, right? I think it counts. Yeah. I don't know how else I'd do it. Oh, didn't see that one. That's cool. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna. That's right out of the game. It looks exactly like in the game. It's awesome. Wow, look at that. That's cool. Wow. That's awesome. I have no idea how I am supposed to do this, so I'm gonna look it up. Like I said, I chose trying not to do that, but we're gonna look it up. Apparently, I should have gotten it already. Yeah, apparently I was right. Apparently you just wait until the first minute and I should get it. Do I have to just complete the level though, I think? Maybe I have to complete the level. Okay. Apparently if I eliminated something, I didn't do it properly, and it starts the timer. I didn't realize that. So the problem with Laurel, though, is it does damage. I was gonna use the guy. That's what the recommended. But so I was right. I just didn't do it long enough. I was actually right. Okay. So then, I guess he is a pretty good idea then. But Laurel's fine. I could do garlic. I could do Poe or something. But yeah, it's really just about avoiding those chickens. And apparently I just didn't. Apparently that's all apparently I didn't. Let me try him, cuz he might actually work. I have to avoid that too. Maybe that's what I did. Not aware of what his ability did yet. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I didn't even realize. Okay. Yep, that's it. It was pretty goofy. All right. So I was right. I just kind of messed it up, I think. Obviously. All right, so I did that one. I think the next things that I need to do... Man, this guy is cool. I kind of want to use this guy. Let's try this guy, and then we'll go and do this. Do I want revivals with him, or do I want... Yeah, alright. Oh! Okay. Maybe I won't do it with this guy. Yeah, okay. Okay, never mind. I'll change the I'll change up the character a little bit. Probably not the best guy for that particular map. Maybe I'll do them. Maybe I'll try them. See how they do. Without leveling them up. Wow, I have 2 sets. I can get 2 sets of weapons and secondaries if you look. Wow, that's crazy. Because I have 2 characters. Get back here. The heck? No. Ha. Oh yeah. All right. Got that lightning ring. Notice how it's just like locked at 7. Likes at 7, concurrence at 7. Just locked right there. Right there. It's right there. Just right there. Just right there. Now the 1 like came off on the 6. That's a good one. Oh yeah, that one's pretty good too. I don't know, man. I didn't level them up. This stage is pretty hard. We'll see how this goes. It's looking pretty interesting so far. Awesome. That's pretty awesome. I could use some healing. Darn. So Spellbinder, I'm remembering now, is increasing the duration of weapon effects. Now I gotta remember that. Now I gotta remember that. Oh god. Ah, thank you. What just happened to that chest? It just disappeared. What the heck? What was that about? Oh no! Oh no! Yeah. We'll see. I'm probably gonna have to level him up. Oh, does she have that chest? Or does she just have a chest? I was wondering where that chest went. Sort of floating around. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like that one. I'm gonna need duplicator ring, I believe, so need to be on the lookout for that. That works. Oh, there we go. Got it. That's kind of what I thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere over here. She's got something I need. Oh, there we go. Nice. You know what's good? When there are no ingredients, it literally just says 100% apple juice. You know it's good when. This is basically apple cider though, like you can tell. But yeah, 100%, man. So good. Apple juice is amazing. This is a 20-minute map, right? I think it's 20. I think I saw 20. I'm surprised I was able to do this with these guys. I think I'm okay. We'll see. I think I'm okay. Let's see what we got. Ooh. See, I like the bounces. I like bounces. We're doing that. Especially up to 3. How many revives do I have? 5. We're okay. We're okay for now. I'm actually really liking this character now. Especially like just how accurate it is from the game. Like Joe's enemies look just like that. So like they were separate enemies, but yeah, they were like basically in the same area. Pretty cool. But I mean, they were pretty basic. These guys were pretty basic enemies. They were pretty easy. Like right in the beginning of the game. Getting there, guys, getting there. I feel like this is... It feels like a 30-minute map. It feels paced like a 30-minute map. It does. We'll see. We'll see here in about 30 seconds. I think in about 30 seconds we'll see. May not be, so I'm not sure. I just thought it was 20. I don't know. The pacing feels like 30 though. We'll see. We'll see here in a few seconds. Oh yeah, I think it's 20 minutes. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Right at the 15-minute mark for it to be a 30-minute map. Let's see. There's definitely like every 5 minutes you're gonna have, you know, and then so like that pacing changes for 30 minutes. I think it's like it's at 5 minutes and at 10 minutes, but I think it's lesser. And then you get like that initial boss wave at like 25 minutes if it's a 30-minute map. Pretty sure that's how it works. But I feel like 30-minute maps are more difficult. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It also depends on the map too. I mean, but I feel like the 30-minute maps have felt consistently more difficult. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of patterns to them, but I've never like looked it up to know or really paid attention to that stuff. I've really just mainly focused on my build. Like I said, I know definitively though that there's certain time periods where the game, you know, each map gets a little bit more difficult. Yeah, I mean, it still feels paced like a 30-minute map, doesn't it? Why does it feel like that? Because it is. Yeah, I think it's 20 minutes. Because these guys are all bosses. There's that last, like, boss wave, I think. So, like, just like on a 30-minute, that's the last 5 minutes, right? The last 2 or 3 minutes or something like that. I think it's just the last minute on a 20-minute map. Where it's just, like, all bosses. And then they'll give you, like, the red XP tokens only. So that way you can get the level ups faster. Like, instead of giving you chests. That's why it starts doing that. Because you've gotten to that point. Yep, there he is. See how Clock Lancet freezes him? That's how you can get him. That's how you can get them, though. That's it. That's the last one. There we go. So I got those done. We got those done. So that takes care of that. That's awesome. Alright, so now defeat one bat dragon. Where is this bat dragon? Where is this? Defeat one bat dragon? Let me see what I got from that. Did I get anybody to unlock from that? I don't think so. No. Defeat one bat dragon. Alright, hang on here. Hang on. Defeat one bat dragon. Maybe it's something about this. What is with these stages? Why are they blinking like that? Should we go into the stage and see if there's something different? I mean, he's here. He's here. Oh, look, there's a question mark. Hold on. There is. Hold on. What the heck? Whoa. What the heck? What do I do about that? If I run into it, it damages me. Oh my god. I can't... I'm not damaging that thing, am I? Oh, I guess I am. Huh. I think I'm doing damage to it. Because I cleared everything out of the way, and I'm still doing damage in that area. I don't think there's anything behind it. I think I'm doing damage to it. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. I didn't even know that was there. Oh, snap. Holy crap. That was definitely why it was blinking. Holy crap. This is so cool. Hang on. Let me get this circle here. I might have something to do with this. This is crazy, man. He's got 3 circles now. Snap. Dude, this is nuts. I should have leveled up first. Wow, I did not expect this. Holy crap. It freezes the clock too, you see that? is crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow. Which one should I get? That's a foil. Wow. That was insane. So now I know why that was like that. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. I could probably quit the level if I wanted to. Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. I didn't even realize that was gonna be it. I had no idea. I was just investigating the blinking. That's so funny. So there it was. That was the actual bat dragon. That's so funny. I didn't even try that. That is awesome though. Oh man, that was cool. So there's another one. I should do the other one. There is another one here. It was this one. Should I do it with Peppino? My Peppino is ridiculous, by the way. Just letting you know right now, my Peppino is absolutely ridiculous. I'm not gonna do that because you're just gonna see nothing but red if I do that. Sure. Where am I going? Oh, did I do it already? Oh my god. I think I did it that quick. I didn't even... Where's the thing? This is why I just... Here we go. Oh, wow. Gain 80 levels. That's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. After 80 levels. It's like gain 80 levels. That is pretty good, though. That was it. That's all I had to do. What the heck? I got something, as you could hear. I wonder... What the heck? What did it do? Usually that's a character. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just undid it was probably what the sound was. So now I have to do this one. That's the one I have left to do. But you see how ridiculous Pepinos. I went insane. I was my most ridiculous character that I went just absolutely insane with. You can do the Christmas tree too. You want to do the Christmas tree? Change it to the Christmas tree. Yeah, you can like who has Death does. You can click him. Also him. He's got a few. Oh, he's got a bunch. Holy crap. That's kind of awesome. He's a cool character for sure. I like that attack. Pretty freaking cool. I actually really like this character and the weapon that we got with it. I think it's really cool actually. They're still like doing it justice, man. And we still have more to go. I haven't even used him yet. I haven't used Shaft yet. Lisa was awesome. With her ridiculous attack. That attack was insane. Still have to use Terra yet. Alright, maybe we'll give her a shot. So I don't know what this is going to look like. I may have to level her up. I'm not sure. But we'll give it a shot. This is a 20-minute one. Where is her weapon here? Whoa! Awesome. Awesome. This is a cool map. I like the bubbles. I guess we're supposed to be underwater, huh? Pretty cool. I want to get that, but I'm not leveled up, so I better save. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that. Where did I just go to? Okay. I got that. Oh, wow. That's really good. I'm getting that one. Awesome. So there's a bunch up there. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out then, I guess. I hope I hope I don't have to like do this in a certain order or something. We'll see. Oh. Okay. Nice. One sec. Oh, okay. Cool. So I was looking up the evolution, but I already grabbed it. Oh my god. Yeah, that'll work. We'll do that. No! Damn. Alright, so we got the sword. Now we can evolve the main weapon. Yeah. Awesome. Heck yeah, man. Arc angle. That's funny. That's awesome. Ooh. Boy, that is really good. That evolution, that main weapon, that's really good. I do need it for that. Maybe I'll just skip it on this one though. I'm gonna skip it on this one. I won't evolve that one. So if you see my bitrate shifting around a little bit, as the concurrents already dwindled down to 2 and they're lying about them, we talked about at the beginning. So if you notice my bitrate just shifted around a little bit, and you know, again, this is when the concurrents have already been pushed down to a lie of 2. And then as I say that, a third one pushes in again. If there's only 2 in here, why does that happen? And we've seen this non-stop. We've seen this as a thing that's going on. We see this all the time. where we are, you know, scammers sitting in here lying about the views, reposting my content, stealing it. And impersonating people online that they are not. So again, as you see that bitrate shifting around, doesn't matter whether it's up or down, it should shift around ever at all for any reason. That is something, that is a hack affecting this device. That is why that is shifting around. Hence why we showed you what they're doing. We've shown you many times what they're doing. We've shown you. So I'll just you know, again have to give my lawyer a call again as we see that shifting around and we get closer to a longer form, you know, a longer you know, content stream, long form content. Again, we know that's what they are intentionally breaking. So again, when we see these patterns, and we can call them out as, you know, regular patterns, that is social engineering, that is manipulation to, you know, make the stream shorter, to get you to quit, to get you to stop streaming, that sort of thing. These same patterns are designed to silently make people think that, you know, you just made to make it shorter and stuff like that. Again, they sit here and they break everything. If you say what's going on and you prove it, they send malicious bots, attackers into your channel to harass you, stalk you, dox you. And all because, again, you're calling out YouTube on their fucking bullshit. All because you're sitting here and you're very obviously telling and showing everybody how garbage they are, where for years at a time, the same stalker can sit on here and steal content, re-uploading it when it's mine, and literally type my street address into the title of a video for over 7 months at a time. My street address typed into the title of a video for over 7 months at a time, right on YouTube. And they didn't do anything about it for the entire 7 months. And again, they still didn't do anything about it. This person literally just started taking things down, hiding them. And then eventually showed up later on this impersonation account, pretending to be me, reposting my content as a way to hide, to lie. Meanwhile, my street address was typed into the title of a video on this platform for 7 months at a time, and YouTube did absolutely nothing. And we have proof of that. We have proof of this person doxing my street address in live chat rooms where this person followed me into that stream because I was talking about that streamer or that channel, and they stalked my channel so much that they actually followed me into the stream to type my real name and address in that person's chat that I was talking about. This is highly insanely illegal. And YouTube is liable for that. This is stalking. This is online harassment and stalking. It is federally illegal. Cannot do it. It falls under the jurisdiction of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. They are supposed to investigate it. So, when they don't even release the Epstein files and the director of the FBI under the piece of trash Trump is literally a criminal, dumb fuck, what do you expect? When the piece of trash that works for Trump is a director of the FBI and he already sits here and hides the Epstein files, covers it up, redacts all kinds of shit he was court-ordered to release, sits here, does all kinds of illegal things, doesn't actually do anything as director, just sits here and covers up evidence. Why does he have Alex Preddy's gun several hours after they harassed and shot and killed this guy in Minneapolis? Why does the director of the FBI have his gun if he's not involved in covering up the evidence? Why does he have his gun hours after the fact? Personally, why? That was an ICE incident, right? So why the fuck does the FBI have his gun? Personally, why does the director of the FBI have his gun? Why doesn't, you know, like a field office in the area that was handling it have his gun? Why personally does the director of the FBI have his gun? Why? Is it for the same reason they're not investigating anything they should be fucking investigating? Like the fact that this terrorist piece of trash criminal lives right here? Lives right here in the United States and he's doing all this? He lives right here in the United States and he's doing all this. He's just a terrorist. Not being arrested by the FBI. Like, this is, again, just somebody that would normally get caught and isn't getting caught. Because, again, the piece of trash FBI under Trump doesn't do anything at all. Again, they don't even release the Epstein files that they're court-ordered to release. They don't even release that. They're just trash. And do nothing. Why is my bitrate shifting around? Ever. For any reason. At all. Why is my bitrate shifting around at all? Ever. Especially as I talk about it. And then it shifts around again. And then there's a... Oh, 3-2 concurrence. Now we're pretending like there's no concurrence in the stream again. Why is the FBI so fucking trash? Why? Why? What should they be doing? About the terrorist that broke into a scam baiter's house and is doxing a scam baiter too. How about that? About any of the people that are MAGA, they're just doing this to random people. that help other people. It's literally a demoralization campaign started by the garbage trash FBI who target anybody that helps America. Because Donald Trump, if you're not a billionaire, you know, you can't help yourself. So, you know, that's what he thinks, that you're not worth anything if you don't have a shitload of money. That you don't deserve this or that. So they sit here and attack everybody who doesn't fall under this rich person category. That's literally what this trash piece of garbage Trump administration is doing. That's literally all they're fucking doing. They are literally this garbage. Now, let me ask you a question. When there's nobody in here and I die repetitively, and they're trying to make you think that there's nobody in here where you can clearly see they're siphoning concurrents out of here, why is it that what makes these concurrents start happening again is multiple times dying in a game? Why would that suddenly do that? Why would that do that? I certainly don't make content around dying in games and have like any type of niche or anything surrounding that. So why is it that YouTube and these scammers are all sitting here trying to manipulate everybody to believe this is when people come in the stream? Dying, toxic things, we're yelling. Well, then the stream is promoted. You know, die a bunch of times, then that's when everybody's in the stream. Yelling at the screen, pounding on the desk, screaming as loud as we can. Then we're going to have 26 concurrents in the stream. 26, 27, that many, remember? That many. And then we're going to remove all the views later. We're going to lie about it. But this one, 3. Like, again, you really expect us to believe that? And if that's the case, then I should sue the platform for defamation. Because they're promoting the stream when we're raging out and clearly, you know, things are going on they should take care of. And then they promote it to defamate you. And then dwindle it down to nothing when we're having a good stream, so that it seems like, oh, he's canceled, everybody doesn't watch him anymore. So then I should sue YouTube for defamation. Because I do have a scammer sitting here stealing my content, reposting it, spam reposting it, over and over and over, the same short, over and over and over and over and over. It's my short. You know, it has copyrighted music in it and everything like that. And this asshole is reposting it using my cover, copyrighted music, all this stuff, and then spamming it while locking my view count on my end of things, like you see here with the concurrence, just like you see in this stream, and then reposting it and gaining all that trending based off of what I did, based off the fact that it's my content he's reposting. I don't get any of that because he's a goddamn scammer, because this guy is doxing people, because this piece of shit is stealing. I'm not going to work with a fucking scammer, you goddamn retards. So the point is that YouTube is trying to force me to work with a scammer. Force it. Where he's just taking my content, doxing my street address, zooming in on pictures of my family that he stole off fucking Facebook. Again, all you gotta do is type in my username into the search bar, and there's another fucking channel right here on goddamn YouTube, because YouTube is a goddamn fucking piece of trash that sits here and promotes scammers instead of YouTubers. And we have proven this. We have proven it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Thousands of views, thousands of views, thousands and thousands and thousands. Gone. All the time. How many times are we going to show you screenshots where we started a new game came out, we should get trending for that too. I'm at the forefront of it. We've been playing this forever. And so this should flood all this traffic in here. Yet, consistently, I play something, thousands of views are completely removed from my streams. Fucking thousands. Thousands. Every fucking time. And then you see it dwindling down again just to make it wrong. Where before, you know, we're promoting this and shit. So now that I'm saying it, just as I've called out before, now that I'm saying this, and you're paying attention and you're seeing it, YouTube and the scammer will sit here and will change it because I'm clearly saying this and you're paying attention to it. So they're going to try to make that wrong, just like they've always done before. Okay, just like the goddamn bitrate doesn't shift around because there's a bunch of shit on the screen. It literally doesn't happen. Okay, I proved that at the start of this stream, and I proved it all throughout. The point is, that's a trick. And then suddenly changing the size of this screen over here by a little tiny bit doesn't suddenly make the PC run the game any better or something. Like, what are you, fucking stupid? No. The size of those windows, I could put like 3 or 4 different game fucking windows up there. And that doesn't change a goddamn thing. It should start using more CPU usage the more shit you have. That's the point. They are intentionally breaking Windows framework over and over and over and over. You don't need a new PC. It's not this, it's not that, it's not that. They are literally doing to fucking everybody what not a goddamn retard would listen to over the years I've been telling you that they've been doing this and trying to tank the gaming market. They are literally attacking PC gaming. And I have been calling it out. I've been showing you that this was going to happen. And you're too fucking stupid to see it. Every goddamn fucking stream, I am showing you this shit. Every fucking stream. I have that bitrate on the screen. Every fucking stream we get attacked. Every single fucking one. I'm gonna call my lawyer. And again, YouTube, Google, Microsoft, a lot of these companies, this is going to be a massive class action suit where they have been selling your data specifically for the purpose of literally sabotaging the gaming industry in general. This is fucking disgusting. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of this. I gotta take care of this. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna schedule a legal conference here with my lawyer. So I have to take care of this. I'm gonna end the stream now.